What's up, everyone? We're back again with some more Gundam Evolution gameplay, taking our first look at Season 4 and our newest suit, Gundam Dynames. We're also going to be playing on the new and improved Harbor City. Fitting map, I think, to try out this new sniper, since I do think, even with the changes, this map will still be popular for snipers. Pivoting back to Dynames, though, I gotta say, from when I'm played them so far, I really like this suit. It kind of feels like a mix between GM Sniper and Gundam. You know, your fire rate is faster than GM Sniper, but still slower than Gundam. Your body shot damage is 100 less than GM Sniper, but 110 more than Gundam. So since I do consider Gundam to still be one of my mains, you can probably see why I like this suit a lot. And I do enjoy GM Sniper too, so those similarities also are nice. But of course, you also have the dual pistols. You see me whip them out a few times here just to kind of get more distance to recharge my sprint gauge. And when you're using those, you're kind of more like a flightless Methus. I do think the pistols are hit scan, while Methus does have travel time in those, but the damage is kind of similar. And you got the the dual fire and similar ammo count. When the previous stuff, the devs are comparing it to Pale Rider, which the damage might be a little bit closer to that, but your clip isn't as big, so I think Methus might actually be the better comparison. But personally, I think you're going to be most effective mainly using the rifle. If nothing else, just because that 300 HP shield in the front is really good for dueling. You know, the pistol damage isn't bad up close, but does have pretty sharp fall off, and you're just, at that point, you're just a 2-800 HP suit when you got the pistols out up close. You do have your GN missile, but that doesn't do any damage. Yeah, it's nice for positioning, but yeah, I really feel like the pistols are a nice option to have, but I've seen a couple Dynames players going around like mainly using the pistols. And at that point, I think you're better off just playing a different suit. And when it comes time to use your G maneuver, that's limited to the rifle only. So, if you're not getting used to shooting with a rifle, you're just using the pistols. That might not work out too well either. See here, though, we're gonna have a duel there and take him out in 2 shots. That's one thing with the Dynames. As I mentioned, you got that less damage. Not only do you have the 100 less damage on body shots from the rifle, but you also only have a 2 times multiplier on headshots. Well, I believe GM Sniper gets a 2.5 times. So you're going to be hitting 680 with the headshot, which is not enough to finish anyone off. So you kind of have to go for body shot into headshot or headshot into body shot, which will kill everyone 1000 HP and lower. You got to make sure you're not hitting the arms and the legs though, because that does less. And then I think you will narrowly miss that 1000 HP threshold. You see here we got this new and improved Mahiru coming in, pushing us here. We do have this area to kind of avoid him a bit more. It does do some damage. And this here is a time where I probably could have switched to pistols, but I was kind of confident in my shots here. Got the headshot on the last shot. I don't know if it really mattered there. And then didn't even get the finish. He was kind of in an awkward spot where his shoulder was blocking. But you can see it's still pretty effective at close range, and I did my shield up for that. I think I blocked the first shot of the Unicorn G maneuver, which did give me some extra time. If I just had the pistols out there, that probably would have hit me. I'm going to activate my G maneuver here. I was hoping that Dynames would challenge me, but he did not. He backed up. But there's Ashamar and Gundam right next to each other. Get both of them. Didn't even need full charges. Come up on Unicorn, though, and I missed the first shot where I had 100% charge. That would have gotten really low. And then I hit the second where I think I had around 60% charge. That is one thing, if you fire as fast as you can while you're in your G maneuver, you only get up to like 60% charge usually, which is, I think, usually going to be around 600 damage. So I did hit him once there. Still had a pretty big chunk of damage, and I think my team was able to finish him off, but not enough where we could really kill him there. And that was another situation where, up close and personal like that, maybe you want to whip out the pistols, but you actually can't when you've got the G maneuver going, so you do have to be careful of that. That's another reason why I kind of want to be confident in the close range fights. But speaking of close range fights, don't want to take that one. Okay, flip kicked off the edge of the map. Certainly that's something you could do before as Mahiru, but with Mahiru being slightly more popular after these changes, you're going to have to watch out for that. Remember that is an option. Take the long walk back now, and no one's playing turn A. I think even with the changes, turn A is still very effective here. If anything, it might even be slightly more effective on offense, because you can kind of mix up where you're coming from. You can come from that left side now through this choke. Right there, dealing with both snipers, I think. Dynames got killed there, and Sazabi's doing the body blocking. No one else is repairing me, and he's like, alright, I guess I'll just get the repair as well. Appreciate that from him. And I did actually somehow survive, thanks to his big body blocking those shots. Got me with the missile there. Didn't actually end up moving me, even though it seemed like it was pretty close. Haven't seen me using the missiles too much. Personally, I kind of don't like how long the animation is. It's actually weird. It's got a long animation, but the missiles come out pretty quickly. So I'm not like used to that yet, and I kind of try to like dash while I'm using them, expecting them to launch at the end of my dash. But they actually start firing like as soon as that starts. Even though you got your arm up for a bit longer. Right there, I didn't get the grab on him, but one thing you can do is, you see I'm looking at those 2 walls they have on the catwalk there. If you fire the GN missiles onto like the wall there on like the edge, it can kind of pull an enemy around if they're hanging close to that wall. And I have found some effectiveness with that. I did it on missile base. I think that was my first game that I played with Dynames, and that first pushing through that first choke on missile base, I was able to pull someone around the wall and get a headshot on him, so that was pretty effective. You don't have a lot of time with it, though. It's a pretty strong pull-in, but usually you're not going to get a whole lot of value out of it yourself unless you get a headshot. But if your team's ready there, you know, they're going to already be aiming. They don't have to go through that launching missile animation, so it can be a very effective team option there. You saw me try for the G maneuver again there. I did get the one shot, but then I got hammered and died. But somehow we're still contesting the point here. I think Heavy Arms held on for a long time. He's actually still alive after all this, even though he's fighting a few different people. I want to push to the left with our other sniper, but he put that pad down and launched me up in the air. I was actually worried I was going to get sniped. Thankfully, I did not. Only a little bit left. Clock is ticking down, but so is the percentage left to cap. Get that headshot. Mahiru get hammered again, but he had to back up. I don't think he's going to be able to get back on the point in time. No, he does go down. And there we go. Round one. Some pretty effective offensive sniping with some support from my team. And we almost ran out of time, but still got the first point just at the end there. All right, hopping right into round two here. We're going to be on defense. Now, usually I would say snipers are more effective on defense, and I don't think that's necessarily untrue of Dynames, but I do think Dynames can be more effective on offense than usual than GM Sniper because of that shield. And you saw there, I did think I was getting away with some pretty aggressive plays. And here on defense, I would say you're probably less effective. I guess you're a little bit better at dueling other snipers, but generally, when you're holding on defense, especially on a map like this, Harbor City, where you can hold from pretty far away, you're not going to be getting shot that much other than, you know, an opposing sniper or like a turn A. So here I would say on defense, GM Sniper is probably going to be more effective, but of course, you know, you can still put out good damage from range, so it's not like you're going to be ineffective, but you're not going to get those one shots, which can matter sometimes. See here, they're pushing it, go for that missile, actually pull up that unicorn from below, but the Gundam kind of got in front of him with his shield out, so wasn't able to get that there. Missing a lot of these shots still. Get headshot there, but not enough to kill. He did get pretty low, so he had to back up. And there's Dynames. He's got a full shield. Mine just recharged, but this unicorn keeps pushing me really low. Switch to the pistols just to run away. And I'm barely going to make it out alive, able to get that health pack. And we're still holding here for a bit, but we're kind of all spread out. They've got that position over there. Got one body shot on him, but then I get shot in the side. My shield goes down again. Not really sure where to watch. Get some shots of Mahiru there. Unicorn's up close, aggressive again. And there's Gundam, headshot, body shot. That's all I needed. Get the headshot to the finish too, but I do think we might have to give this up still. I'm still looking for some opportunities to maybe get some shots. 2 shots on Dynames there. I broke his shield and got the body shot on him, but I think he broke my shield, followed up by a headshot from GM Sniper, so I did go down there. And a couple people are still fighting for it, but I think we're probably gonna have to give this up. But that's not too bad. We held him pretty well for A point. And of course, B point is the usual hard one to push. I think even with the map changes, B is still the harder one. Especially actually that they added that extra spot on the catwalk. Although so far I haven't actually seen too many people using it. Maybe people just aren't used to it being there. But I heard one G maneuver go off. I think that might have been their Dynames using his. They had their GM Sniper up on that high ground there. I wasn't even expecting him, but thankfully he didn't get the headshot on me before I got my shield up. I got the grenades coming towards me. Kind of getting zoned out by snipers. 2 shots on Unicorn there. You get the finish. Looks like their Gundam's actually pushed up pretty far, but I'm focusing on the choke. Here comes GM Sniper floating through the air. He's got his G maneuver going. And he did break my shield, but that was it. And my shield's actually still down here, so he could have got the headshot there. It was a little bit risky to peek him. He did not. Firing away a Unicorn again, but I'm getting shot in the back. Ashbar's on me, whip out the pistols. I think this is the first time I actually like shot with them. And with some help, we are able to get him down. I think I'm going to be able to get the repair here as well, but the Unicorn G maneuver's coming out. Broke through my shield, I got to back up again. There's Mahiru, Sniper, and I'm really low. Yeah, I just got to back up. My shield did come up, but with 60 HP, I'm way too vulnerable. And they've got a lot of kills. They actually killed half our team, so they might try and push in here. I think I was debating whether to use my G maneuver, but since I'm kind of up close here, I wasn't sure if it was a good idea. So I'm starting to back up a bit. Now they're pushing up on the left side. 2 body shots on Ashmar, but he did have that Unicorn armor. I actually walk into the napalm, make some unnecessary damage, and he does poke me out there. Maybe a chance to revive. Gundam G maneuver did miss. No, Turner's kind of locked down by Ashmar still, and I did go down. But looks like Eggsy is getting a pretty good G maneuver. He's low health, but he got 2. Wasn't able to get a 3rd, but he did buy some time. Hoping I can get that repair on turn A. I do. And now here comes the G maneuver. And look out. Unfortunately, I take a body shot right away before I get my shield out. I am able to get the Ashmar, though, and I got the sniper weak. He's then finished off by heavy arms. Mahiru spamming his G maneuver up here, but not connecting the shots. I'm still looking around. G maneuver's about to end. Only got 1 kill out of it, but I think that's fine. I do think it's kind of hard to get a ton of kills out of this, because once people realize it's going, they're going to be, you know, really careful about staying out in the open. So getting just a 1 kill, I think that's good enough value. And I think it charges, like, decently fast. Yeah, that's good enough. I think I had some other games where I used multiple Dynames G maneuvers and did not get a single kill. Because part of it is just knowing when to use it. Because a lot of these, you know, ults like this that just kind of power up for a period of time, you know, like Hades or Trans Am on Exia, I feel like you use it because you know you have, like, the initiative and you want to push in with it. But this is like a defensive initiative, because I guess you can push in with it, but, you know, since it's a long-range weapon, you don't really want to if you can avoid it. You know, you do have your shields, you can kind of get some effective close-range damage. But, yeah, it's a little bit awkward to use. Kind of feels a little bit similar to New Gundam's G maneuver when you're on defense to me, where, like, you don't know, like, where really to go with it, because it's just sitting there defensively. And yeah, right there, I do go down again, got sniped in the back, followed up by the Gundam shot. They are running low on time, though, only 35 seconds left. I don't know what G maneuvers they still have available. I might have Ashmar punch. I don't think I've actually seen him punch it. I'm sure he's used it on someone, just not me. We are getting a few kills, kind of delaying their push. Looks like they might try for this right side here. Ashmar throws his napalm at me, and he dies. He's already kind of weak, and that 1 body shot put him low enough to get just finished off by someone else. See, 10 seconds, time is ticking down, and they just got some people spawning up. I don't know if they're going to be able to get close to the point. Oh, they got someone in the back. Who's in the back? Actually, it looks like they went down. Might have been Mahiru. And Dynames is way too far away. We got the butterfly going off as well. And yep, they're not going to be able to get close enough. But they put up a good fight. They did get 50%. So unfortunately got some staggered kills at the end there, and they weren't able to group up for that final push. But as for my thoughts on Dynames so far, I think the suit is a lot of fun. I'm really glad that I got them. But I don't think they're necessarily a must-have. I don't think they're going to, like, fully replace GM Sniper at all. I think on a lot of sniper maps, I think GM Sniper is probably still going to be a bit more effective. But I do think Dynames allows you to play that kind of sniper role on maps where you're going to be in a lot more close-range combat that GM Sniper would suffer a lot from. So personally, I think it's a nice option to have. Like I said, you know, kind of in between Gundam and GM Sniper. So if those are types of gameplay styles that you like, then I think it's probably worth getting. But I am curious to hear what all your thoughts are. How do you feel about Dynames so far? Do you like playing against them? Do you like playing as them? Let me know your thoughts. But that's going to be it for me for now. If you want to see more, you can stay tuned on this YouTube channel, or you can also catch me live on Twitch. They do have a Twitch drops promotion going on right now, so you can watch me or any other Gundam Evolution streamer to get those drops. But thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.